What's going on, guys? This is Vince with vshred.com, and in today's video I'm going to show you a bicep workout to help you get some bigger arms. Like I said, today's video is going to be a bicep workout, and the reason I'm making this video, I actually had one of my buddies from my hometown reach out to me and ask me what my bicep workout was and how he can get some bigger arms, because in high school I was the skinny kid, had tiny arms, and since I really started figuring out what exercises work best and the form to make them work the best, I've really gotten my arms to grow, and I'm extremely happy with the size they are now. Now if I train them too much, they actually get too big for my body. So quality problem to have, but hopefully if you are struggling to build your arms or you're looking to just get them bigger anyways, this workout is going to be amazing for you to build up your biceps a lot bigger. Now, before we get into this, I will say, if you are looking to take your workout to the next level, another thing that I recommend to all my buddies is my pre-workout supplement. It's called Pre-Workout Bioscope Nation, and I take the fruit punch flavor just because I like that the most, but I also love blue raspberry. So when I'm out of this, I usually switch right back over to blue raspberry. And this just, there's also peach as well if you want peach, but this actually just helps give me energy. It's got a little bit of caffeine in it. It's got L-citrulline and beta alanine, which are great for getting you a better pump, increasing your vascularity. Also, it's got L-tyrosine, which is like a brain precursor, which helps you stay focused in the gym. It's got a blend of amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein. So it's got a bunch of different things that are just going to help you get through your workout with more energy, with more focus, and with more muscular endurance. So if you want to check this out, I'll put a link to it down below this video. This is great to take before every single one of your workouts, and I'll throw a 20% discount on this video, so you can get it at a little bit of a discount. So getting into this workout now, I'm gonna be doing 4 different bicep exercises, and they are pretty simple exercises, but I'm gonna be breaking down the forms to make sure that you're doing it right, because there's a big difference between doing these 4 exercises wrong and doing these 4 exercises right. And so if you do these right, you're going to leave the gym the next time you do this with the best bicep pump of your life. Your biceps are gonna be more fatigued than they ever have. You're gonna have a difficult time bending your arms because your biceps are gonna be so pumped up. So let's jump into this. First off, we're gonna be starting with a very basic exercise, dumbbell curls. And so you know what dumbbell curls are, just alternating dumbbell curls right there. But the issue with dumbbell curls is, first off, drop weight. Stop going to the 50-pound dumbbells and trying to curl as much weight as you possibly can. The biceps are a small muscle group. You don't need a ton of weight to train such a small muscle group. It's also an isolation exercise. You're not working multiple different muscle groups. So using lighter weight is actually going to help you target that muscle a lot better, because you can really focus on the mind-muscle connection. And so usually when I'm doing bicep curls, I won't go heavier than maybe 35, 40 pounds when I'm going really heavy, when I'm going a little bit lower rep. But for this, we're gonna be going for 12 reps. So we're going a little bit higher on the rep range, because I just find that pushes me to failure a lot better, and it allows me to control my tempo a lot better and get the most out of the exercise. So with the curl now, you see guys all the time kind of going like this. And the issue here, don't swing this weight back at all, ever. You want to stop right there. I actually like to have my elbows a little bit in front of my hips, simply because as long as I keep them there, I'm not cheating any kind of momentum. So I'm going down to there, coming right back up, and you can do this alternating. And that doesn't mean you have to be like a robot and keep them like that. You can still go like this, boom, boom, but making sure you're not swinging this weight back. Also, making sure you're getting that peak contraction. That part at the top is so crucial. And then another crucial part is the way back down, that eccentric contraction when you're lengthening the muscle. A lot of guys take it for granted, but you actually can lift, you're actually a lot stronger in that eccentric portion. So if you're going the same tempo on the way down as you are on the way up, you're not working the muscle as much as you could. So instead, curl that weight up, get that squeeze at the top, and go twice as slow on the way down, and let your muscle really get worked in its strongest contraction. So up, squeeze, down, slow, Also, don't rest at the bottom. You want to avoid locking out and resting. If anything, you want to try to keep a little bit of a bend in your elbow. That's going to keep tension on that bicep, and that's going to help you get the most out of dumbbell curls. So that's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, we're going to be throwing these dumbbells out to the side. I'm going to be picking up this easy bar, and we're going to be doing some easy bar curls. So easy bar curls, another common one. Basically what you're doing, you're just getting an easy bar and you're taking this weight and you're curling it up just like that. Now this exercise has actually been shown to be one of the best bicep exercises for building muscle in your biceps. And so this is definitely one of my go-tos. You see a lot of big names with big arms going and doing this exercise because it works well. You can really overload the muscle because you can go up as heavy, you can lift a lot heavier weights with an easy bar than you can with a dumbbell and still have good form. But with this, you still want to avoid a couple of the common bad things to do. The first one is going to be swinging. You do not want to swing at all. When you're doing this, you want to really focus on keeping that weight out, curling this up, getting it up to the top, and dropping it back down slow. So all the same concepts are going to apply. You're not creating momentum, you're getting that squeeze at the top, and then you're going down twice as slow. But another thing to look out for, especially with the easy bar curl, is when you're going heavier and when you get into those failure reps, when you're curling up, you're not going like this. You're not curling and going. Why? Because as I pull my back this way, now I'm shortening these muscles in my back and I'm just putting myself at a great chance for injuring my low back or something like that, or pulling a muscle or something. This is an isolation exercise. You really want to focus on hitting only that muscle that you're going for. And so drop weight if you have to. Make sure that you can get that 12 reps. And I mean, obviously you want to fail around that 12th rep, but going clean through these reps, really focusing on the squeeze, controlling it all the way back down. If you can do that 12 times, and then that 12th rep is obviously really difficult, that 12th rep is probably gonna look something like this. And slow on the way back down, then you're gonna drop it. You're gonna feel crazy burning your bicep. That's when you know you did it right. So 12 reps of these, and by the way, we're doing 3 sets of all these exercises. So 3 sets of the dumbbell curls, 3 sets of the easy bar curls. You're going for a 1-minute rest in between. So I don't like to do a super long rest in between. That way I can just keep that pump going, not give my muscles too much time to recover. That way, that's just shown that it helps me get the best stimulation in my muscles, helps them grow the most. All right, for the third exercise, we're gonna be dropping down to the incline bench and doing probably my favorite bicep exercise ever, some incline bench dumbbell curls. Now the reason I like this one so much is because it hits your biceps in a way that is extremely difficult when you're just doing regular standing curls. Because your elbow is back behind your body, you're going to be targeting a lot more of that long head, the outer head of the bicep, which is, for me at least, the hardest part to grow, and for a lot of guys as well, and really makes that peak a lot bigger as well. So this is a great exercise to incorporate if you're not already. Also, there's like things like drag curls, which are good, but I think this one is the best for targeting that long head. So what you're gonna do is get this incline bench, grab some dumbbells. Obviously, you're gonna sit back on this incline bench, and the focus here is to keep your elbows back behind the line of your body. That's going to put that long head into the most advantageous state for muscle growth, for getting a better stretch. And so from here, what you're gonna do is really focus on rolling your shoulders back, you're gonna feel a nice little stretch in your biceps just by doing that. And then from there, you're gonna take your weight and you're going to curl it up. And I like to get a little supination at the top, which means you're curling and then supinating at the top. And that supination is going to add a little bit extra but my bicep tension there. Then go back down, go back to neutral, squeeze back up. So what it's gonna look like, and you wanna really focus on keeping that elbow in the same spot back there. You do not want to do this where you bring this up and you're kind of bringing your elbow with it. Now my elbow is right in line with my body. I want to keep this elbow back here and keep it there throughout the entire exercise, because that's going to keep that long head in that advantageous spot for building it up as best as possible. So you're going to go 12 reps each side here, really controlling the tempo. You're not dropping this weight back down. You're squeezing up, getting that contraction at the top, and then controlling it on the way back down, keeping that elbow in the same spot. Rest for a minute in between, Do that 2 more times for 3 sets total, and we'll move into the 4th exercise. And the 4th and final exercise that we're gonna be doing are hammer curls to finish off this workout. And the reason I love doing hammer curls at the end of the workout is because they work your arm in a slightly different way. If you're trying to work on like the thickness of your bicep, it's gonna help hit out here. It's also gonna hit your brachioradialis, which is like the muscle that goes from about here down into your forearm. So it's going to make this part of your forearm also bigger. And so hammer curls, these are another one that are done wrong, but I think it's pretty commonly known why, because hammer curls, you can obviously go a little bit heavier. That's another reason I like doing it towards the end of my workout, because I can still use a decent amount of weight even though my biceps are pretty fatigued. But same rules apply. I like to put my elbows right out in front of my hips, curl this weight up, squeeze at the top, control it on the way back down. That right there is a nice full rep. And that is going to help you get the most out of this workout. You're not going like this. This is what you see a lot. There's so much momentum going on right here. I could probably knock out 20, 30 reps right now. This is not hard. But as soon as I go like this, now 10 of these is gonna be quite difficult. So making sure you're controlling your form, controlling your tempo, have your elbows out in front of you, squeezing that weight up, going back down. You're probably gonna feel a nice burn in your forearms. That's okay, that's what it's supposed to be doing. That means you're doing this exercise correctly. But we're gonna go for 12 reps here as well. Great way to finish the workout. 3 sets of this, a minute rest in between, and that is going to be it for the entire bicep workout. So obviously 4 exercises just for such a small muscle group is a lot, but if you're serious about building your biceps, you gotta take serious measures. And this is gonna be a way to probably get the best bicep workout of your entire life. Now you can always stack it with like, triceps and make it a full arm day. If you want to check out, I got an arm playlist if you want to check out some other arm videos, but also make sure if you are wanting a pre-workout, check this one out. If you've tried other pre-workouts and they made you all jittery, or you crashed after, or you didn't feel anything, this one has some quality stuff in it, and it gives you the energy, it gives you the motivation, it gives you the pump that you're wanting and expecting and deserve from a good pre-workout. So hit that link below if you want to check this out. But other than that, guys, that's it. If you like this video, if you plan to use this, hit that thumbs up button below. That lets me know that you're really appreciating the videos, and it helps me know what videos to make in the future, depending on what videos are the most liked. Also, if you have a specific recommendation for a future video, comment it down below. And other than that, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.